What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna go through one of the boxes in TryHackMe. We're gonna do the Carnage box, the Carnage challenge, however you wanna call it. I'm gonna try to do this live, so I'm gonna find challenges. I'm gonna be stuck sometimes. Um, I just wanna give you a real experience of how solving these challenges are in TryHackMe. So with no further notice, let's start. So you guys know we gotta go to TryHackMe and we're gonna find this room Carnage or challenge, and we gotta start our attack box because that's where we're gonna work and how are we gonna solve the challenge. I already did that, so I'm gonna do that later to show the split view. So we're gonna scroll down and this is the scenario. It says Eric Fisher from the purchasing department at Bardell Ltd. has received an email from a known contact with a Word document attached. So this person got an email with a Word document attached, and it says that he accidentally clicked on enable content, and now the SOC department immediately received an alert from the endpoint. So from Eric's computer, making suspicious connections outbound, so outside our network. And it says that the pcap file, pcap is packet capture file, was retrieved from the network sensor and handed to me for analysis. So basically we need to analyze what is going on in Eric's computer, why this is making connections externally, and what happened when he opened the Word document. So let's go and start show split view. So this is gonna be our machine where we're gonna work. We are done with this, so complete. And let's move to task 2, traffic analysis. Are you ready for the journey? Yes, we are more than ready. And please load the pcap file in your analysis folder on the desktop into Wireshark to answer the question below. Easiest way to do that, open analysis and open the pcap file. It automatically opens in Wireshark, and this is the first view that we're gonna get. So first question, and this is where all the fun begins. This is, I don't know about you guys, but this is exciting because this is like solving a puzzle. I like puzzles. I like finding the pieces, like do a little investigation. Uh, it's just fun. I like it. So what was the date and time for the first HTTP connection to the malicious IP? So first thing I can think of is just filter HTTP. Let's see, HTTP. So for my understanding, this would be the first HTTP connection that we can see here. This IP, this is the source IP. So this is gonna be our victim is trying to connect to this IP, the attacker, 85.187.128.24, and it says it's a get connection trying to get the documents.zip file over HTTP. Let's see, we can, okay. Yeah, that's what we have here. So that being said, I can see, and I would say, well, just for you guys to know, initially, you will see your time like this, just like seconds, probably. And it sucks because you cannot see the year, day, and month. So what you need to do is go to view, time display format, and then we're gonna use this one, year, day of year, and time of day, because that's what we need. And this being the first packet, no, sorry, this is not the one. Uh, my bad. Let's use this one, UTC time of day. Okay. So that being said, I think it didn't take it. Okay. Um. Oh, again, that's not it. Let's just do time display format. Let's use this one. No, though. Okay, that's not the one we need. This is the one when UTC date and time of day. Okay. So here, this is the first packet. So that would be our answer, 221. I hope this is the answer. Just for me, that's the first packet at 16, 44, 38 seconds. Voila. Boom. Fuego. So we got our first answer. Second, what is the name of the zip file that was downloaded? So what I can see here, we already have a zip file. This is a get request. Get means usually that a file was downloaded or a file was like gotten from some place. So it says documents.zip. Let's try that. Documents.zip fire. We have our second flag. What was the domain hosting the malicious zip file? So okay, let's think about that. What we can do? We can do to the to the details pane and start trying to find something in here. Let's see what we have in here. And we're gonna go to hypertext transfer protocol, the tab in the uh, details pane. So let's open this. And we're looking for the domain hosting the malicious zip file. So let's see. This is the host, and this is usually a domain. So this will be the domain at tyrannipel.com. That looks good to me. That's the domain for me. So let's give it a try. Fire. Okay, so far we have malicious IP. That is this one. This is our victim IP. Oh, sorry, my bad. I think it's the other way. We have the malicious IP. We have malicious IP, and we have victim IP. Okay. Because if you remember here, it says connection to the malicious IP. So this is the first one. This is the malicious IP. And then we have documents.zip malicious file. And then we have the domain that is, this is the domain. So why am I taking notes? Taking notes is very important because it helps you to build a story, it helps you understand better what is going on in the case. Okay. And it's good like when you need to create a report or something like that for your job, it is a good thing to do. So once we have that, let's move on to the next question. Without downloading the file, what is the name of the file in the zip file? Okay, let's check that. Well, what I can think of is let's try to find it here. Let's see if we can find something. Um, if you remember, they said it is like a Word file. So Word file has usually a .doc extension. So we will be looking for like a .doc extension. Let's see if we can find it here. Let's see if we can find any extension. Okay, I don't know. I do not see anything here. But what we can do is just right click on the packet, the 1735, and then we go follow. Yeah, and then TCP stream. So in here, I'm gonna try to filter by extension, see if that works, or see if I can find something similar or any other file with like any other extension. Let's check this really quick. All right, I see something here. This chart dash 153007659 dot XLS. I'm pretty sure that's like an Excel file. Um, so let's give it a try. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. I'm sure I've seen that extension before. 153007659 docs dot XLS. Fire. Good. That's good. That's good. We're doing great. So this is on the zip file. File on zip file. Okay. So next question. What is the name of the web server of the malicious IP from which the zip file was downloaded? So that being said, I think we can close this one. We can reopen that later. So it was the malicious file was downloaded from, this is good. This is why it's good to keep notes. Malicious IP 85. So I'm pretty sure it's this one because this is a get, and we need the web server. Let's see if we can find the web server from the malicious. Let's see. Okay, I see a connection here. It says connection keep dash alive, but I'm not sure if that's the web server. I'm pretty sure we can explore more in this packet. So let's see what we have in here. Let's open this one. I'm pretty sure there's one that says specifically server, and it gives us the answer. Accept, request, connection. Let's open. Let's open this one too. Keep alive method. Keep alive. User agent. GC. Okay, let me check. Um, I'm pretty sure it's here. Maybe I miss it. It, I'm sure it says specifically server. User agent, accept language, follow UI. Hmm, okay. No. Let's try different packet. Well, we gotta filter again HTTP. Okay, this is the one we just analyzed. Let's try this one. HTTP one. Okay. File, we can see that it was a file transfer. Application powered by PHP. Okay, we are close because this can be a version of something. Server. There is server. So the web server would be light speed. How did I know that? Sometimes you just have to go through some packets. Uh, this is the one we analyzed. The first one, we analyzed this one. This was like from victim to attacker. This is from attacker to victim. What is the version of the web server from the previous question? Oh, I knew that. So you remember I saw something here that says like version. x powered by, this would be the version of the web server. So PHP slash 7.2.34 fire. Let's go. We're like halfway done. Malicious files were downloaded to the victim host for multiple domains. What were the 3 domains involved with this activity? So I would say find get requests. There's another get request here. Let's see the hint. Check HTTPS traffic, narrow down the time frame from 16:45:11 to, okay. Well, in this case, I will have to take a look at my notes. I'm pretty sure I had a filter. We got a filter. HTTPS uses TLS. Let me find it here. Okay, I found it. So this is the filter we gotta use. Oh, it's TLS is gonna filter by time. So let me copy that again. I have that in my other screen, so you can see that. Copy, paste. So this is saying that if like the handshake, there's a handshake and the time frame is between this and this. And we need to look for, it says, malicious files were downloaded to the victim host from multiple domains. What were the 3 domains involved with this activity? So this is kind of like easy because we already did this. Let's see. I don't see any HTTP traffic. Let's see what else we can find here. TLS handshake protocol, client hello. Okay. Let me see, because we might need to change the filter because this is not showing any HTTP. This is just TLS. Let me see if I can change the filter. Let's try this. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. Let me see if we can find what else. How can I filter? I need HTTPS traffic. Let me check these packets again. Let's move this to here. Window flags times that TLS handshake random cipher extensions port server name. No server name. We need the domains involved in this activity. Let me check. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. Domains. So I found one. This is one domain. findjewels.com.au. Let's copy this. This is interesting. Value. Okay. Let's say that's one, but then we can find second one. Yeah, good. Okay. Second domain. And let's see the third one. Okay. Let's see if that one is. Let me check. Hmm. Okay. Self events, the data to Microsoft. This seems to be like suspicious. This maybe from Microsoft, and this is maybe from Microsoft too. So I'm not sure if those. Okay, but this one, this is suspicious too. Because those other two domains, you see it's events that are Microsoft.com. So I'm pretty sure that's like a legit domain. And this is just like random stuff that like shouldn't be there. And let's try this one, newAmeriCall.com. It seems pretty sauce as well. So let's give it a try. Fire. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Which certificate authority issued the SSL certificate for the first domain from the previous question? I would say that's something that certificate authority. So now we're talking about certs for the first domain that was findjewels.com.au. I would say, hmm, let's do a TCP stream to see what we can find. Let's just follow on TCP stream. Client. Okay, this was not it. This is from Microsoft. Let's close this. Yep, that was not it. Oh man. Oh man. Let me look for the filter again. Cause we need the filter to get the packets. Alright. Yeah, this is the Microsoft one. So Microsoft. Yeah, this one. So let's do a follow TCP stream. This is the first domain. If you say they're asking for the first domain, the SSL certificate. So find you will switch to GoDaddy. I know GoDaddy is like one of the companies that issue certificates. And it says search.godaddy.com. All right. So GoDaddy might be the answer. So GoDaddy issued the SSL certificate for this website, this domain. What are the two IP addresses? Let's move to the next question. What are the two IP addresses of the Strike servers? Use virus total, the community tab to confirm if IPs are identified as Strike C2 servers. Answer format, enter the IP address in sequential order. Who? Let's see. So we need to use a filter here. HTTP, because that's how you connect to the server. Let's use HTTP dot requests the method, I guess, equals get. Okay, yeah, we can see some traffic here. This is the file. Hmm. And we need to see that the IPs that are identified as Cobalt Strike command and control servers. So we see a bunch of traffic to 185 from our host, 185, 106, 16, 158. That's sauce. Let me see. Let's go to statistics and then do. Let me check these conversations. Yeah, and then let's do IPv4. And then, well, we will need to start testing different IPs till we find one that is like that aligns with this, with the cover strike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the one we saw because there's one that has like a lot of traffic. This 185. I'm gonna take this too. 185, 106, 96, 58. One of 185 dot 106.96.60 or 158. And the other one is 185.125.204.174. I'm just taking this one just because it's close to it, and let's see what it happens at this point. So to virus total, you just need to start testing the IP addresses and see if that refers us to any hints that takes us to the Cobalt Strike command and control server. Enter IP address in sequential order. The community tab. Community tab. Whoa, I thought. Okay. Cobalt Strike server found 185, 106, 96, 158. That's what we have here. Let me see. 185, 106, 196, 68. And then 195, 106, 96, 158, 185. Okay. So we can say this is one of the IP addresses. And then let's try the other one. Maybe I get lucky. Maybe it's the right one too. Community. There's nothing here. 185, 126, 204, 174, no 75, 74. Community. Cold Strike server found. Hell yeah. Let's freaking go. This one. So I'm pretty sure this is the answer. Something that I learned with this is that you gotta be really careful with the information that give you. Like you need to read. You really need to read what they tell you. Most of the time they literally tell you what to do, but you gotta know how to learn between the lines. How to read between the lines. What is the host header for the first call strike IP address from the previous question? The host header. Let's see if we can find it here. The host header. It says, you know what? Let's filter here. We know is 185. 106.96.1658. Let's do IP dot dest. Oh, gotta be IP dot dest equals. Is it? Let's apply as filter. Okay. I need 185. The 106. The 196. The 158. Let's check any of these packets. Let's see. Hmm. Let's check the first packet. Uh, uh, 6323. These are TCP. Since we've been examining HTTP packets, so I'm pretty sure this room is related to that. So let's go with the HTTP packet. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That's what HTTP means. And we are looking for the host header. Well, host. It doesn't like header, but it says host. And I want to give it a try. .verysign.com. Let's go. What is the domain name for the first IP? The domain. Wouldn't be verysign.com? No. Oh, it says go to back to virus total. Domain name for the first IP. Well, it should be here, community tab. Oh, here is the host header. The domain name, I'm pretty sure it's this one then, submeter.live, because this is the domain of this command and control server. Yeah. So let's find this. Oh, yeah. This is what is the domain name of the second Cobalt Strike server IP. Same thing. Let's go to virus total, IP, and then community tab. Scroll down, and pretty sure security bus info. Let's see. Make sure you remove this. Yeah. What is the domain name of the post-infection traffic? Post-infection traffic would be HTTP, like post instead of get is posts. HTTP request method. Let's use post because that's why it is the post infection traffic. What is the domain name? Pause. Let's filter again. Check first packet. Scroll out. Check first packet. Hypertext post. So I'm pretty sure we are in the right spot. But post domain name. Domain. You remember we found a domain? I'm pretty sure this is the domain. I'm pretty sure I found it again. Maldi host.net. Yep, there it is. So host equals domain, basically. What are the first 11 characters that the victim host sent out to the malicious domain involving the post-infection traffic? So post, and I'm pretty sure this is what they sent. So this is gibberish. Give it a try. ZLIISQRWZI9. Yeah, we're flying. We're eating, bro. We are eating. What was the length for the first packet sent out to the C2 server? Length. Uh, yeah, this is post. Post means sent. This 281. Here's the answer. Length. What is the length of the first packet sent post to the C2 server? What was the server header for the malicious domain from the previous question? Server header. Pretty sure we can find that in here as well. Let's see, we have it. Do we have any hints? Let me think. Was the server header for the malicious domain from the previous question? Hmm, Let's see. Let's see. We find something. This domain. We need to find the header. Let's do a TCP stream. It's very useful. You'll find a lot of good information in here. Host server. Well, if you see, TryHackMe kind of help us to know like which one it is. It's a server here. We need this the header server. So I'm pretty sure this is the header server. Let's give it a try. Yeah, header server. We found it on TCP stream. The malware used an API to check for the IP address for the victim machine. What was the date and time when the DNS query for the IP check domain occurred? Let's do frame. Frame contains API. An API to check for the IP. Ignore standard query. The mouse and an API to check API. So we see here it says API.msn, but it's like I don't know, messenger. MSN. What is this? API.apify.org. Apify.org. What is using HTTP requests? Which is a programming interface. It allows developers to interact with API services such as running actors, managing datasets, and accessing other platforms features using HTTP requests. Hmm. I would say it's um okay, let me check my notes because I don't know why would be this one and I don't know why would be this one. So it's not this one because okay, API.msn.com is part of Microsoft Web Services, so it does not provide IP address checking and functionality. So it just used to like for web content, service communication, and not determining public IP. And this API, not this. This API.ipfile.org is a dedicated service to return the public IP address of the device making the request. So that's what we need, because it says return the public IP address of the device making the request. Let's give it a try. 20, 21, 09, 24, 17, 00, 04. Okay, 3 more questions and we're done. 12:04 a.m. Let's get this done, guys. What was the domain in the DNS query from the previous question? Domain name. It's not here, but I'm pretty sure domain would be ipfile.org or api.ipfile.org. Some of them are just like common sense. Looks like there was some malicious spam activity going on. What was the first mail from address observed in the traffic? Let's try it from. Well, mail from the first one. What was the question? Looks like there was some malicious spam. What was the first mail from address observed in the traffic? The first one I would say is this one. Farshin Malfa. It's like the first one in the list, in the packets. It's like the third packet that we get after we filter. Farshin at malfa.com. Yeah, that it is. So I just filter like frame contains. It basically says like if any of the packet contains from as a string, just show it. We have 11 packets here. And this is the first one. That's why I knew it. How many packets were observed from the SMTP traffic? This is easy one. SMTP. Oh, it gotta be not capitalized SMTP. And if you go down here, it says displayed 1439. 1439, that's the number of packets. Boom. We did it. Thus, it was kind of a long room and little challenging if you're starting, kind of like me, but it's good. It's good. It feels good. It's rewarding once you say this. You're like, hell yeah, I did it. I did it. That's all for now, guys. Just don't miss, because this is the first of many walkthroughs that I'm gonna be uploading. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. You can add me, TryHackMe. My username handle is Inksider, like 1 and then NXIDER, Inksider. That's kind of cool, right? Because insider, like insider trade, insider, But I hope you like it. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. Let me know if you need help with any room, any challenge, any suggestions, whatever you need. Let me know, and see you in the next video.